Hi, today's story is scary. It is about a parasite demon called the Half-Face Demon. Stick with me, you're going to love it. During a camping trip, Steve, a young man, wandered along a narrow road that cut through the dense woods. As he neared a bend, the roar of an engine broke the stillness. An old, battered car was speeding toward him, and the driver hadn't noticed him. Before Steve could react, a woman appeared out of nowhere and shoved him off the road. The car sped past, missing him by inches. He hit the ground hard, feeling a sharp pain in his leg as he tumbled into the underbrush. Steve half-consciously looked up to see the woman kneeling beside him. She quickly assessed his injury, tearing a strip from her clothes to bandage his bleeding leg. Her touch was gentle, and the bleeding stopped almost immediately. She gently kissed the bandage and touched his head. "Thank you," he managed to say. "Still dizzy, you saved my life." The woman stood up abruptly, avoiding his gaze. "No, get away from me. I told you to flee many times, but you were unconscious." "Wait," Steve called after her. "Let me thank you properly." He struggled to his feet and limped after her. He reached out and grabbed her hand, spinning her around to face him. As he saw her face, he gasped in horror. Half of her face was beautiful, almost ethereal, but the other half was twisted and skull-like, with a glowing golden eye. Steve swallowed his fear. "I don't care how you look. I really want to thank you. You saved my life." The woman looked at him with a sorrowful expression. "I didn't help you," she said. "In fact, I can't control my body. I can only talk from time to time. A demon entity took over my body 2 years ago." Steve was baffled. She continued, "You think she was helping you? She didn't take care of your wound."
"She was cursing you."
Steve's heart pounded. "What do you mean? She cursed me." "Look into that," she said, pointing to a puddle of water nearby. Trembling, Steve limped over to the puddle and looked down. His reflection stared back at him, but it was not his face. His face was now exactly like hers, half man, half demon. "No," he whispered, stumbling back. "What did you do to me?" She looked at him with pity and sadness. "I was trying to warn you, but I'm not in control." She said this as her body walked away. Steve felt a chill run through him, and then he froze. He looked at his fingers, but couldn't move them. He looked at his feet, but couldn't move them. Then his body stood up and started walking away, his screams